It was so astronomically different than everything that everybody had tried to do with that source material.
If Donuts is like his most deceptive album because it sounds so simple and so easy. I mean, if you were just to listen to it at like the most basic level, it's you know, basically soul loops, you know. But if you were to go back and try to redo some of the stuff that he did, it's like there's so much more to it than meets the eye. And then, you know, he threw in all these amazing hidden messages in there, here and there, and it was so complicated and so complex and so well thought out, but it was still, you know, anybody could get down to it, you know.
When I first heard it, I think with a lot of us, you know, when I first heard it, I was like, man, this shit is crazy. It's real minimal, like just sticking to the records, kind of almost like edits of the original joints. But when he passed, you know, with a lot of us, the shit took on a whole new meaning. Like, was he really that nuts to like basically make a goodbye letter? You know, that shit is like saying goodbye.
For artists like this, you know, like death at the height of your powers is one of those things where it's like, you know, to find a full stop in the middle of the sentence is one of those things that just makes people think about things in a whole different way. And to put mortality into the mix in terms of your art, yeah, I mean, listen to Donuts, you know. Do you really think the dude didn't know what was going to happen? He fully knew what was going to happen.
So a lot of the original tracks that he sampled, if you listen to the lyrics and like the song titles, it's kind of like, it's really dark. Like, it's a lot of speaking of about death and even like the snippets that he put on top and the way he cut the records to make them sound like something else, like Jadakiss, cutting on Jadakiss and making it sound like he's saying, is death real? When he was saying like, is that real? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. He consistently, like with each project he ever produced, it would crack your head. Like, he's one of a kind. There's no one else that could basically, you know, say, I'm out of here. I know that my time has come and I want to express that to you through this project.
Yeah, all these cats out here owe it to Dilla, dog. All these cats. I mean, they found their own niche now. A lot of these cats he's been gone for, you know, a couple years now. So it's like the teacher's gone, so you gotta find your own style still, you know what I mean? But when he was around, and if he was still around, motherfuckers would still be biting whatever new shit he would be doing right now.
While he was alive, he changed so many people's lives as it is, you know, like all my time with him, I always felt like I'm in the presence of a living legend. I tell a lot of people the first time I heard Jay shit is pretty much just like the first time I heard hip hop. I was like, I don't need to listen to pop music or any of that shit on the radio. This is what I want to do.
LA certainly, like I said, had a reverence for Dilla that probably didn't exist in Detroit. I mean, I see it with Stones Throw all the time. You know, we go do a gig in LA, and I'm not saying that it's bad because we'll do great gigs in LA, but you show up in Paris and there's a line down the block. And I'm sure that, you know, Dilla saw a lot of that in LA when he first moved out. But the thing with Dilla in LA is that, you know, it persisted. It just never stopped. You know, like people just had love for him wherever he went. Which he was, you know, the great JD, and you know, he decided to spend some time in this city with us, and you know, we're all better for it.
The name of the